Cena trying to somehow get to his feet. The game as well.
Who has more? Who's gonna reach down deeper for the WWE Championship and the opportunity at WrestleMania?
And look at John Cena going for the STF, going for the STF, locked in. Triple H in trouble. He's got to get on his back. Triple H has got to roll to his back.
Brutal submission hold that puts the pressure on the head, neck, and knee.
Triple H has got to get to his back. He's got to get to his back here, folks.
And Cena looks as if he's riding a wild bull here, trying to last until the game will tap out.
Will Triple H tap out? Will Cena go to WrestleMania? Can the game hold on?
Every time Triple H's chest touches the mat, that's where this maneuver is most painful. Clawing, clutching, grabbing.
I don't think he's going to be able to make it.
John Cena with the STF locked in. Triple H in an unbelievable amount of pain.
And Triple H is fading. Look at his hands. Look at his hands. That's a tap.
He tapped out.
Wow.
John Cena is the WWE Champion.
Wow.
John Cena is going to WrestleMania.
WWE Champion, John Cena!
This is not good for Mysterio. Oh, how did Mysterio? Oh, look at that. That's the bad knee.
Yeah, good knee.
That's the bad knee. Miz hurt at the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yeah, when Miz,
Come on, Miz.
drove into that turnbuckle.
Mysterio.
Hey.
Come on, Miz has got a bad leg. Hit it. Come on, Miz. Not this way. No. Come on, Miz.
Wait. We have a new WWE Champion.
WWE Champion, Rey Mysterio!
And the other one just goes down. There it is for the championship. Here's the leg. Roman Reigns has done it. Roman Reigns is the WWE
Here is your
World Heavyweight Champion.
and the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns!
No. Top turnbuckle. Yokozuna goes face first into the exposed steel of the top turnbuckle. And Bret Hart now.
Sharpshooter.
Going for the sharpshooter. He's going to try to hook the
We
sharpshooter.
need a miracle here, boy.
Can he do it?
No, he
The
can't.
size of this man's neck. Yes, he got it. He's got it.
I don't believe it.
Bret Hart's got the sharpshooter on Yokozuna.
Look
A
at
submission
the
move. He's got the sharpshooter.
He's better than sharpshooter right now.
That's a
Longer than anyone.
Fuji, what's he doing?
Man,
He threw something right in his eyes, and the referee could not
the
see it.
ref did not see that.
Another illusion.
That's a Bobby. That's
Look at this.
Yokozuna hooks the leg.
We got a new champion.
Yokozuna's won the title.
We've got a new champion. Yokozuna's done it. Yes, he's a national champion now.
Rollins now with a champion in trouble. Reigns is out of it. Seth Rollins, middle of the ring, looking to put Roman Reigns away. He hits this. A pedigree to Reigns. Cover by Rollins. Seth Rollins is the champion.
Here is your winner and the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins!
Batista bomb or no?
Randy Orton hanging on. Randy Orton got greedy. Batista trying to make the champion pay. Can he capitalize? Batista.
Here it is.
Randy Orton. Batista bomb. We're going to get a new champion perhaps. Hooks the leg. He got him. He got him. Batista got him.
Here's your winner and the new WWE Champion, Batista!
Batista has won the gold. Virgil grabbed his ankle. Referee Sting. Here comes the Hulkster. Yes. Covering. 1, 2, 3,
No.
4.
Virgil's got the referee tied up. Dave Hebner is over there warning Virgil.
Give me a break. Come on, referee. Turn around. Hulkster had Andre the Giant. Pinned. 1, 2, 3. He had him from behind. Andre now. But maybe Lady Luck riding on his shoulders here tonight.
One headbutt. A second headbutt.
Andre spins a Hulkster around. Suplex right on top of him.
He's on him.
1. We get a 2. That's it. We got him.
He got him.
I know the universe loved this. Head by Bryan. Whoa! Bryan to the cover. Bryan to the ring. He did it. Daniel Bryan did it. Daniel Bryan is WWE champion. Oh, man. The fairy tale has come true. Went for the RKO. Daniel Bryan backslide. Orton rolled through, and he caught it. Right to the back of the head. He's got it. Over the leg. Over the leg. Daniel Bryan did it. Daniel Bryan did it. Daniel Bryan did it.
WWE Champion Daniel Bryan.
I said I'm going to give you what you want. Therefore, by the power vested in me as the creator of all things WWE, allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to present to you the new WWE Champion, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton. The changing of the guard, the proverbial passing of the torch, a new WWE champion. Wow! A night that Randy Orton will never forget, his first WWE championship. The game, uncharacteristically climbing to the top, he paid for that risk that he was willing to take to become WWE champ. Orton introduced to the ring post. And the roll up, the cradle. Yes! Look at this! A Liberty champion! Look at this! The game has done it!
Here is your winner and the new WWE Champion, Triple H.
Can you believe it? History has been made again! Mankind with a shot on Hill. A double arm DDT on Austin. Mankind's got the leg hook. Can he? Yes. Mankind is a champion. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I can't either. I can't believe it. Off to the clothesline. There goes Kane. Kane trying to fight that chair away from Austin. Oh, God almighty. What a shot. What a shot. Undertaker. Referee calling for the bell. Referee calling for the bell. It's the first blood match. Austin is bleeding. And the title is on the line here.
The winner of this bout and new World Wrestling Federation Champion, King
to get in there. He still wants to do more damage to Bret Hart. Leave him alone, Austin. He's finished.
Undertaker going for the tombstone.
What's he doing?
Austin is obsessed with Bret Hart. Austin is obsessed with Bret Hart. Oh, that's one way to get Austin out of this thing. And Bret Hart rolls up the Undertaker. And no, did he get it? No, he didn't.
Somebody get Austin out of here.
Undertaker knocks Austin down. And there's a clothesline. Bret Hart did it. Bret Hart's the champion. Bret Hart's the champion. No, Bret Hart has done it.
No!
The Hitman. The Hitman. The Hitman.
From the outside, Paul Bearer strikes his own man in the leg. Tony Luck! Oh my God, what's he doing? Tony Luck! Ash is spewing out of that arm, right into the chaser of the Undertaker. Scoop from behind. No, no, no! That's not right! That's not right! It's all over! No, no, no! The Undertaker has been beaten! The winner of this bout, and once again, world